Okay, welcome back to Happy Chappy, and this video is just about interactions online, not just YouTube, but Facebook, other social networks and that. And there's a lot of fake profiles out there, obviously, and normally with myself, I just add everyone. Doesn't really matter who they are or whatever, but I've kind of stopping that and being more careful because they are easy enough to spot, and I'm not gonna throw all the ways out how to spot them there. They're pretty obvious when you do go in and you check out people's profiles. That's all you really need to do, and you'll start recognizing it. Um, that's basically much all that was going to say in this video is about other people and the fake profiles and my YouTube channel, and I find people are coming on and telling me how energy works, and that's what my profile's about, my channel's about. And no disrespect to anyone that's been genuine, but I suggest you put up your own YouTube channel. But if you're looking for a big conversation, I'm not going to be able to do that. I've got my own things to do. I'm not here to rectify your problems and how you're thinking about things. And if it's not right or you want to dispute how you feel about it, I do suggest make a YouTube channel. And it'll be so much better for you, for me. I don't have to worry about responding to someone. And if you are genuine and you put that effort into sending me messages and put that effort into making a profile and a channel for yourself, well, then maybe you could do something with that. And then there's these half-assed remarks about what energy is, and you can clearly tell that it's obviously something that they've heard on the surface level, that there's no depth to it. Let's just think of one, just all energy is like a computer. It's probably something I've said myself in the past, but I could back it up, and that we're all the same. But yeah, we're all the same, but we're all different. We're all individuals, and we're all unique in our own way, and we operate the same. And it doesn't mean that you can't change the programs in different people. So if we were all the same, we'd act the same. So we'd be all speaking and doing this video right now, but that's not what's happening. So there's some really idiotic things going on out there, and idiotic people, I'm sorry to say. And if you're offended, you're offended for a reason. Take a look at yourself. I'm not going to attack anyone, but I'm going to defend where I'm standing and sitting at. I'm not here to explain things in a way that you want them to be explained. I'm explaining them in how I am and how I've learned things from myself. If you don't like that, you move on. It's that simple, and stop chasing. And then you've got like fake profiles coming up. If you put as much effort into making a genuine, honest profile of yourself and explaining what you do know, because I know there is some people out there that does know some in real depth into energy and how to use it, like people that as I used it to attack me, for example, and I'll explain that as well. But if you put that effort into yourself and used it to help yourself instead of attacking other people's profiles and coming out with garbage, then you could be doing something great for yourself and for others instead of wasting your time. Now, what I'm saying about using energy against me is anyone that knows anything about astral projection and stepping out of the body into your dreams and taking control of them. So in the past month, I would say it was, I found that, well, there was outside people, forces, demons coming in my dreams, which never happens. But because of where I am at this moment in my life and things is happening in my physical world, these were happening as well. And lucky enough, I've learned to control my dreams and understand how to step in and out of them. And to the extent where I can go and speak to people that has passed away. I don't generally go out to do it, but when I fall into a dream and I come across that situation, I can take control of it and ask questions, have a conversation as if I'm having one here. And what I found is that these demons were coming after me, and it was all mutations and monsters of all different sorts. Where if you didn't have control of your dreams and you were letting this happen to you, and people do this, so just understand that this isn't just a dream. People can manipulate you and change your dreams and step into your dreams, step into your dream cycle, that just to make you feel uncomfortable. And there's people out there that will do that, unfortunately. Not everyone's good. There's a balance in life, as there is a balance in everything, good and evil, and it's all there. But what you've got to understand is these people were using this to attack me and trying to get into my dream cycle. Now, if you're having anything like this, I do just trust me that you need to take a look at it and learn to control it and learn to understand it with knowledge. So look it up, read about it. And if you're a simple way, if you're ever in a dream and you're not enjoying it and you're scared or fearful in it, to use a simple trick is try to grab yourself in that dream, just try and be aware of not so much of what you're scared of, but know that, oh yes, I remember there's a way out when I'm scared if this isn't real. And just try putting your fingers through your hand like that, and it will wake you up. So that's just a simple thing that you could do. Because I know from my history, especially when I was younger, a lot of this happened. And now I understand why, just through who and what I am and what I've done in my life and stuff like that. But you wake up and you feel, and the rest of your day feels like you've just went through all that as if it was real. And that's a horrible feeling for anyone to have. So I wouldn't want that for anyone. So if you're ever going through that, please just look into the knowledge of astral projection and understanding how it works and how you can take control of it. Now, all them demons and all, what I was able to do was chase them away. And it felt flipping great. I was going to use another stronger word there, but I'm trying to cut the language down and the swearing. And yeah, it felt great. And I woke up and I felt great. And there was no, there was no worries or concern the next day about having that feeling that it was real. I had that feeling that it was real in my dreams anyway, but that I was powerful, that I could overcome that and take it on and chase it away, and knowing that I didn't have to deal with it. the people that was putting it on me had to deal with it. And now, because everything is happening in my life, I know there's consequences to every action. All in the Hermetic teachings. And with everything that was being put on me in the physical world and spiritual world, from many people, it's had its wee turnaround. And now people are starting to see that what I follow, what I do, is not all bullshit, basically. How people used to be talking about me and, oh, he's a witch, he's this, or he's that, or he's evil and that. I never go out to do anything wrong on anyone, or never have. And anything that I have ever done that may look that was wrong, it was always that I was defending myself, and that was the only thing I ever done. I never went out to hurt anyone ever. And if I did hurt someone in the process of any time, I always regretted it in that moment, and I beat myself up bad within myself about it and how sorry I was. And anytime I've done anything, I've like prayed and begged for forgiveness, because I was truly sorry for what I done, because it was wrong and I shouldn't have. But I let them forces overtake me and control me to act in such a way that I responded in a negative form and become part of the negative that I was feeling towards me. But now I can take control of that, and which I have done, and now the cycle is falling backwards, or falling around to the other end. From anyone attacking, it's falling back on them. Anything that they throw at me, it's not coming at me anymore. I don't need to do anything. I'm just enjoying my life, and the force is doing its own thing. And because I'm enjoying my life so much, it's happening a lot quicker now. And even though them forces are using negative, I want you to understand that all good things, how they may look, aren't always good. Now, I've been recently having dreams, but they're good dreams. And when I say they're good, they come across like they're good dreams. This is what I mean. And not all dreams are good dreams. Like, not all things that you see that are good at face front aren't always just as good as they seem to be. Sometimes when someone's offering you something, or buy this ticket and you're guaranteed that you're going to win, there's only so many. If I give you extra tickets or whatever, I'll make sure that you win. And yeah, you're spending so much and you're believing that this person's gonna sort it, that you're gonna win. So it all seems too good to be true, and it normally is. So in the dream case is that there was this person who I see never did anything in my life for me, in all the times that I've known this person, and always run me down for the things I did because I was different and I wasn't with the norm or the people that I hung with and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just different because I did my spiritual thing. And now what I find is that this person is coming into my dreams, and they're buying me stuff and being caring and all that there. And I was so happy, and they were so happy, and it felt great because I seen them happy. And I caught myself in the dream, and I was like, this isn't you. This isn't who you are. You don't do this. This is what I've seen, which was coming. Because I knew that there was people trying to get into my dreams, and that they were going to try to flip it around and be nice about things and make me feel good. So when it comes to the crunch on the physical field, that I would feel pity for them, which really shows that they don't know me. I don't feel pity for people, um, especially people that look for that pity. Obviously, I'm caring and I love everybody and don't want to see anything happen to anyone. But someone is genuine and something happens to them, of course, I'm going to jump and be there for them and do whatever I can for that person. But someone that's sitting there out there and looking for pity because they did something that was wrong, no, not at all. You deserve everything that you get, and there's nothing that I'm going to do that's going to stop that, and nothing that I can do to stop that. The only thing I'm going to do is make it a bigger hole if you just keep on attacking me, because, and it's not even me that's making the bigger hole, it'll be themselves by attacking me, because I'm just going to get on with my life and enjoy my life. But this person was doing these things for me and they were so happy, and I truly was. I was happy to see that they were happy, because it's not something that I've seen very often, and it really made me happy. And that's where they nearly had me. They really nearly had me there, and yeah, I caught myself and I took myself out of that dream and realized, no, as happy as it was and how nice it was, no, this is just what I seen was coming. And I do loads of different things, but tarot cards. I'm no genius or anything at them. I dip into a wee bit of everything. But in them, and it was showing that people were trying to come at me at my dreams, and obviously seeing that it didn't work in the demon section. And I know there's consequences, and through everything that's happened the last month or couple of months, there's a lot going down for these people in the whole spiritual field, attacks, and I'm pretty sure on the surface level too. But what has happened is that I've got that control now on both fields, on the physical and the non-physical, for when people are going to attack me, that I know how to control myself, and that's all I need to do. I don't need to be worried about anyone else outside of me, because no matter what they do, it's going to fall back on them, and they're going to be the one that suffers, because it's them that's looking for it. They're putting themselves in that energy and looking for that. Now, as I say, if any of this ever happens to you, I want you to be, and you're feeling, afterwards, ages afterwards about it, and it's not a comfortable feeling and you're concerned or worried, pick a book up or go on Google, do something to read about it and get more knowledge in about that, and it will help. Knowledge is everything. The more you can get in here, then the more you'll have control of in here, and understand what's going on in here and how to control that. Example, anxiety. I remember I used to get anxiety attacks and I'd be thinking I was going to die, and I'd have to move fast, and I'd go running, like even as a child, around the house or something, and I'd be shaking my head trying to get out whatever's in there, and nothing seemed to work. But this was only happening, like, it seemed like it was only 30 seconds, say a minute to two. I wouldn't say anything more than 2 minutes at the most. But yet, when you're in the experience, it seems like it's going on for hours and that you can't get out of it. And this happened from a very young age. And I remember getting like leaflets of what anxiety was, and I just read it. And after that, now I think there was 2, maybe 3 times possibly, I could feel anxiety coming on. But I'd always remember about what I read on what anxiety was. And because I understood it, then it would just disappear. It was like a confirmation I had to go through a couple of times to let myself know, well, you know what this is now. There is no need to be in this condition. And just saying that and knowing that within yourself, it just disappears because it's mind over matter. And because you're doing it in incantations, by putting it into action, by speaking it to yourself, then you're notifying your body that no, you're okay, you don't need to do this, and mind over matter, then you've taken control. And that's all it takes is the knowledge. And then whenever you've got that knowledge, you're able to put it into action. So, yeah, I just wanted to share. Well, I was going to make this into 2 videos, but now it's into 1. But it was more about anyone that's got content, and if you're being genuine at least, and I hope this doesn't offend you because it's not meant to offend you. I'm saying it more to the ones that have been putting up content and fake profiles and looking for a reaction to what they're saying. When I've give me video, if you want to add a post and thank me or don't thank me, or just put a post up and share your thoughts on how it was, and or what you would like to hear from me, then that's great. But I don't need someone analysing what I've done and telling me, oh, well, this is this and such and such and such and such and such and such. Well, if you know all this, then go make your own channel. Why are you telling me? I've told my part in what I believe in. Are you trying to convince me? Even there was one and it was really, really good. And it was that good, and you just knew it wasn't the person. It was a Google thing. But yeah, it is what it is. And I can see it clearly. And lame excuses people using. If you put that much effort in to get this information and act as if you understand it, but you can't do that for yourself, then there's little about it that you do understand. And yeah, you're not even making an effort to learn about it. What you're doing is you're making an effort to grab something to throw at me so you can do something about what's happening in front of you in that channel. It's not to help you whatsoever or anyone else. Because if it was, then you'd be going out to help someone else and do that. But that's not what's happening. Because when I go and check these people out, they don't have anything. There's nothing to follow. And if that information was so useful, which some of it is, to be honest, I'm not knocking some of the information that I've got, and some of it is forced though, and it comes from a one point of view where everything, it has a balance. And the things that's been said to me, and this isn't just YouTube, this is a lot of social media, where people are saying their point of view as if it's right. And it's like me saying this is right and this is the only way, but it's not. Like, this is only my view. It doesn't make it right. It's right in how I see it, but don't make it all right. There's many, like, if I see myself putting up this video, I could twist it. Not a problem at all. Or I could twist anything. It doesn't matter what it is, because there's always another side to everything. Even if you think there's something right, if there's 100 people in the room and they all think something's right, well, I could walk into that room and make a change and make them see something that maybe may think that maybe it's not right, even if it was right, because there is always that other side, and majority of the time people don't look at both sides, and that's what you got to do, even when things are good, whether they're good, bad, or just going okay. You got to be stuck in the middle and seeing every side, or you're never going to truly understand what's going on. You're going to be a wee bit lost. And that's how I was in the past. And that's what caused anxiety, depression, many different things. But I'm not going to dwell on them. And I'm not saying them for sympathy, because that's the last thing I ever want. And I hate people that look for it. Well, I don't hate the people. I hate the fact that they get stuck into that cycle. And there's nothing that you can do for them. I've tried in the past to help people like this, and give them ways. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Let them go on in the way, and there's no way of changing people. The only way that you can change is change yourself and be there for yourself. So, to everyone out there, and to all those fakies as well, please just, like, I'm not that concerned. I'm more concerned about you, to go and do something genuine, honest for yourself. If you're going to put that effort into me, well, how about doing it for you? And you could find it, it'll be so much better. And these fake profiles, like the time and effort that you put into making them, and it's not one, it's several. Uh, that time and effort could be used for something that you know that would be good for you, and that you could share with others. Whether it be, I don't know, making something or creating something of some sort. But whatever it is, it doesn't even matter what a person learns through their life. There's always someone else who's going to want to learn how to do that. So whether it's making a seat, a table, or learn how to paint, learn how to cut grass in a special way, or learn how to design something, whatever it is, there's always someone else out there that's going to want to learn how to do that and get tips of you, and make your channel about that, uh, instead of wasting time with fake profiles. And yeah, it's never going to do you any favors, put like that. You're going to be always stuck in that dark side, and it's going to take you down, and that hole's just going to get deeper and deeper. Anyway, to all the rest of you as well, thank you for watching, and hopefully this can distinguish parts in your life where you can see the light and dark, and stay in the middle, stay on your path. Just do what's good for you, and don't be so concerned about the outside things, whether it be in your dreams or on the physical plane, that they're not you. They may be part of you and how you react and feel towards them, but you can manage that. If I did, you can. And it's about knowledge, learning. It's about being aware. So when something comes in and it has affected you in some way, well, be aware of that. Don't just leave it there. Take action. When you take that action, you'll start to learn that you're making that change to you. And you'll start becoming stronger within yourself, and you'll feel it. So anyway, thank you again for watching. Much appreciated. Peace and love out to you all.